Well, good morning all and welcome to the 2023 NatWest International Island Games and the indoor bowls here at the Guernsey Indoor Bowls Centre, and an exciting morning we have for you because we are going into the Open Triples final, so gold medal, silver medal at stake. I'm going to hand over shortly to our MC for the event, Richard Maddison, on the green, where he'll introduce your players and join me when they start for what will be a humdinger of a game.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NatWest International Island Games. And this is the final of the Open Triples. Let's welcome your players on. From Triples Group A, Falkland Isles, Oliver Thompson, Christopher Locke, and Cecil Alexander. Triple Group B, it is Guernsey, Catherine Bonsall, Shirley Petit, Alison Merrien MBE, There we are, ladies and gentlemen. There's your teams. Your officials are Francis Fletcher and Mike Davis. Falkland Isles have won the toss and elected to take the lead. Players, the ring is yours.
Well, thanks very much, Richard, and fantastic introduction there. Nice to have a bit of pizzazz, a bit of music going for this opening, and I'm sure all 6 players out there will be feeling a little bit of nerves at the start of this gold medal game. And to introduce your players for you, you have for the Falkland Islands, Ollie Thompson leading, Chris Locke at 2, and Cecil Alexander. The man of the moment on Sunday, played outstanding bowls to beat one of the favourite triples, Guernsey Men, to actually get his place in this final. And they're playing against the Guernsey women. Of course, it's an open event, is this. Catherine Bonsall leading, Shirley Petit at 2, and those of you that are familiar with TV bowls will probably recognise Ali Merrien MBE services to bowls, also part of the organising committee here at Guernsey Indoor, as is Catherine, so a bit of pressure on everybody out there. And like I say, the first few ends will be a bit of nerves about. I spoke to Ollie just before he went out to play. He felt he struggled a bit yesterday. He's been to see the Falkland Islands physio, had a bit of work done, and feels he's a lot better this morning, so it'll be interesting to see how that pans out for him. And of course, you're here with us at the NatWest International Island Games. 14 sports, over 2,000 competitors. And the tagline for the event is bringing islands together. And there's 24 islands competing over the 14 sports. And it's all come down for this triples to these two teams. We play 18 ends, or 2.5 hours, and I think you probably heard Richard Maddison telling us that our umpires for this final are Francis Fletcher and Mike Davies, two of the best umpires in the world, here supporting the event and giving their time to make sure everything runs really smoothly out on the rinks. Hopefully you can stay with me for the morning. If you can't, the results will still be on the NatWest International Games website and also on Guernsey Indoor Bowls website. So stay with me. We have obviously at triples you'll get a bit of information from the two skips as they start to instruct their players. So let's follow this game and see how it starts to pan out.
Morning games, different. That's what morning games. You all right, mate? You all right, mate? All right, sir. Come on, Carl. You all right, mate? What was on me, mate? All right. Listen for this one.
Chris Locke, who's number 2 for Falklands, he's actually their bowls centre manager. Has represented the Falklands at the Commonwealth Games in the singles. But this is his first Island Games. Bit of a nervy start from all the players. Coming into the centre. Walk-ons, if you're not used to having the music as a walk-on, it can be make the nerves tingle. That can sometimes be a good thing. A bit of nerves before an event or before a presentation is often a good thing. Again, just speaking to Ollie, the lead for Falkland Islands, just before the game started, and he was telling me he was busy watching Ali Merrien winning some of her world championships before they even had a bowls club. They had short mats. They tried to sellotape them all together to make a bigger mat. He took them all out in the street one day and tried to sellotape them. And the club itself was actually formed in 2020, so good start for the Falklands here. Chris has nicely took that up to Shirley now. Nice runner down the backhand, just reaching, making sure she reaches into the head, changes something. Looks close. Looks very close. Oh, she got a piece of her jack. Well played. Excellent start by the number 2s.
Just on the inside of this one, ideally, if you can just let pairs roll over out, just draw in.
You hear the South African tones there of Cecil Alexander, the skip for the Falklands. Actually played in the last International Island Games, but played table tennis, and we have table tennis next door here if you want to bob down to come and have a look at a live final in the Island Games. We have the shooting next door to us and also the table tennis, so it's a great venue to come and watch a bit of the sport. Not a lot of change needed for Shirley Petit here. Reach to the bowl that's closest to the jack for the Falkland Islands. And she wears her heart on her sleeve. She thinks she's wide with this. Tell you what, she's close. What a great bowl. What a great start. Absolutely fantastic bowls from Shirley Petit there. No sign of nerves from a very experienced international bowler. Played in the British Isles many times. Used to playing with Ali. Now the miracle man, Cecil Alexander, has turned so many ends round over the last couple of days in Falkland's favour. Can he do it again today? Down the backhand. He's turned his back straight away on that. Oh, it's a very tight line. First bolt. Merrien down the backhand as well, just trying to tidy this head away, not give Cecil any sort of shot. Positional bowl there to the respot if the jack goes out of the rink through the side confines of the rink. It's respotted. There's no dead ends in this event. Well, Cecil's watching this. Oh, he was a little bit tight. Went with a bit more pace, so he'll hold up a bit better. I think his pace was right for the job. It's tightened it up a touch there. Ali just coming to rest on the short bowls. I think Cecil needs to keep his pace, just a bowl higher. He looks to have put this down on a tight line again. Yep, under the line now. Can Ali get a little tuck on that jack? Could be 3 at the moment. A little touch on the jack or a little touch on the bowl that's to the left of your screen next to the jack. Could possibly bring another shot in, and if she stays with it, they could start with a 5. I wouldn't put it past Ali Merrien, one of the best players in the world. Won multiple world titles. Got her MBE for services to bowls. Round the backhand. It's down a very good line. Doesn't look like it's just wide enough. It was hard with having split those middle bowls. Just made it a tighter line for her. Right, Chris, how many are you conceding? 1, 2, 3. Four conceded. What a cracking start for Guernsey. Count of 4 on the first end. 2 excellent bowls there from Shirley Petit. She brought us in a bag of tomatoes this morning as well. Can't beat Shirley. We're used to sweets and jelly babies, so we've got the very healthy option today, a bag of tomatoes. I'll be diving into those after this first commentary, no doubt. She actually said that they're good for the throat, so we'll see. Forget your lozenges, have a tomato. And to all of those viewers that are joining us from the Falkland Islands, thanks for your company. It's been quite humbling to have all the fantastic comments. It's great to have been invited back into commentary. And it's great to be part of this fantastic organising team here at the Guernsey Indoor for this NatWest International Island Games. Now, Catherine, can you just adjust your pace? Down this tricky backhand again.
Tad narrower, obviously, and another almost a meter.
Ollie choosing the safer forehand. Catherine played the forehand on this rink in this direction yesterday, so must have been a tactical decision change. Ollie just struggling again with the pace there. So, Catherine, down the backhand again. Pass your own short bowl. Ali, forever the supportive skip, urging that up. That's better, Catherine.
Around this one or just in front of this one, both will work. We're 2 meters short with the last one.
Well, Ollie
Added a little bit much this
down the
time.
right line, just overplayed it. Another shot in, just a couple of foot short.
Yeah, around it.
Again, Chris Locke played very well day one of the event. Struggled a little bit yesterday, but spoke to him this morning before he went out there to play, and they were really looking forward to it.
No, but heavy, Chris. Line is good, you just need to take some weight off.
Loves playing the sport of bowls because it keeps you active, it keeps you mentally active as well, because there's so many tactics involved, like a game of chess on a carpet. Oh, Shirley's played a good one there. Just gone under.
Just need to draw inside this one.
Just building up a little bit against Falklands here. Both of these teams played on this rink yesterday, so quite a fair decision to put the game on rink 5. And of course, after this game we move into the singles and pairs round robin stages. All these players are involved in that as well. In fact, I think Shirley Petit is back on this rink straight away afterwards. She said she didn't have to move far, she could set up home at the end of rink 5. I think the only one that's not playing in the next sessions is Catherine Bonsall. She puts on her other hat where she becomes an umpire marker for the singles.
You're still about 2 or 3 meters too heavy on that one.
Part of being a good team is we all have different hats to wear at different times throughout the event. You'll probably see me running around with my camera later, as I'm also covering the press for the event for the Indoor Bowls Club here. And on that note, a big thanks to Bowls International, who have been a huge support. We're feeding them information through daily, and Kerry Hewlins, the editor there, has been absolutely fantastic supporting this event. Great to get the publicity out for these smaller islands. Well, they're watching this bowl. Can it reach the green bowl? Yeah.
That helps.
Might have even got shot. So looking at Ali Merrien's player profile, the awards go on forever. She's won world titles, British Isles titles, and one interesting one that a lot of viewers won't know is that she's actually in 2022 won the Guernsey Ladies Singles Championship for the 20th time. Bearing in mind that Ollie was saying earlier that their club only was reformed in 2020. They're thoroughly enjoying being part of this competition and being able to play competitive bowls representing the Falkland Islands. So Cecil playing it down the backhand, just overplay, great line. Ali again will follow it down the backhand, just try and turn the Guernsey bowl in. If she can get just inside it, even better. Let's swing around the back, again perfect line. I think we might see quite a fist fight between these two skips today. They're both quite positive players, both got the aggressive drive. We saw the big drive of Ali come out of the toolbox yesterday. One of the biggest drivers in the game, and that counts for all that play this game. Just coming down to have a look at the heads. The leads and number twos cannot come up to the head during their bowls. They have to play all their 3 bowls before they can go up to the head, whereas the skips can go after each bowl. And sometimes as a skip you just need to get that picture in your head. Super confident player, Ali. Down the backhand. Just a little bit of an adjustment on her last bowl. There you go. Super bowl. Cecil can follow that down. Don't think there's a lot off the front for him because it's a bit blocked up there. But if he could just follow Ali's bowl down, rest it. He's got 2 chances down that hand because he can rest off the wing bowl or shot bowl. The umpires here are keeping an eye on time. No slow play allowed. To be fair, none of these 6 players are slow. Here we go. Down the backhand. Try and reach the bowl. I'm surprised he's gone with that much weight. He's watching it. Now, what sort of a result can he get? It's a bit of a surprise shot. I didn't see a lot down the centre for him there. Now, is it 1 or is it 2? 1 declared. 2 declared. It's looking at the 3rd. Yep, 3. Another great start. A 4 and a 3. Well, a start that they couldn't have dreamed of, really. Well, you could have dreamed of it, but not expected it. 7-0 to Guernsey after 2 ends. So we play for 2.5 hours or 18 ends, and I've been reliably informed by the chief umpire here, Pete Alan Thornhill, that the bell is due to go at 11:32. Locke
Line
It
still a
was
little
from
bit heavy. Line still a little bit open.
enjoying playing at the Commonwealth Games. He actually put down, he's not won any medals yet, but he's a very, very keen sportsman. Say Cecil, the skip, he's actually competed in table tennis back in 2019, which was the last games, and of course we've had a postponement to Guernsey's hosting because of the pandemic, so we've all had quite a long time to wait to be here. Time goes fast when you're here. Time goes fast when you're having fun. And Ollie used to live in Huddersfield, and his grandparents played crown green bowls. He really enjoyed going to watch them play that, and when he moved to the Falkland Islands he realised it was something he wanted to take up and could be competitive at it, and he's absolutely over the moon that he's representing his island.
Shot just half a metre left.
Catherine Bonsall, formerly known as Snell, if you remember seeing her name as Snell prior to this. She's also lost an absolute ton of weight over the last couple of years. She's now Bonsall because she married Josh, who's our event coordinator here at the Indoor Bowls, only a couple of weeks ago as well, so not had a chance to take a honeymoon. He's here representing Guernsey and very proud of it. She was also the water carrier at the opening ceremony for Guernsey, which was a very proud moment for all of us that consider Catherine a friend, but also for Indoor Bowls, a bit similar to lighting the flame at the Olympics. The motto for this event is bringing islands together, and part of the opening ceremony they actually bring all the waters of all the islands into a water feature, so there's a representative from each island does that, and Catherine was honoured by being Guernsey's representative. The Island Games is a biannual event, and this is the 19th time it's been run. It's been hosted by Guernsey twice before, back in 1987 and 2003. They're the first island to host the games 3 times, and incidentally it's the 3rd time that Indoor Bowls has been featured at the games.
1.5 metres off it. Inside of this one, enough room.
Bit of a fight to try and get a sport included. I know Josh did a lot of work behind the scenes to try and get Indoor Bowls included. In 2 years' time we go to Orkney. They are hoping to get bowls included. And then 2 years after that we go to Ynysmont, which, if you want to look at a map, that's Anglesey across the Menai Bridge in North Wales, and they have put forward to have crown green bowls as one of the sports. So obviously young Ollie Thompson here was quite looking forward to that being so, and he can have another go at crown green bowls. Well, Shirley, little touch on the jack. Oh, he's just slipped by. She's played some good bowls so far, is Shirley. You'll see that her knee's heavily strapped up, but it's not something unusual for Shirley. Just have problems with her knee, and is very used to bowling in a support. So a little bit of a disturbance there from Ali just on the mat. She just stepped back. Refocus. Down the backhand. Surely urging this up. What a great bowl. What a cracking bowl. It actually might have pushed it enough for two.
On this side, yeah, in front that much. I mean, obviously, you come around just sit behind, work, or just knock into. Okay. Okay.
Well, he's chasing up after this. He'll want to come and have a look at the head anyway because it has changed. Not a bad bowl here. Great bowl. Very good second. Repeat delivery for Ali. Slightly wider line here. For a bit of cover. I know all six players have watched each other's games, and as I say, Cecil is not frightened to be an attacking player. Going down the forehand. Bit of pace. Try and push on to shot bowl. Turn the jack. Oh, it's just a shame. We're just lacking pace there, really. Another foot. Even play it with 2 feet. Tightens it up now for Ali. She just needs to be careful because she was just looking at it there. She doesn't want to get the plant on the front bowl. If she just gets the, as you're looking at the screen, if she gets the left bowl where the two bowls are together, it could turn Cecil's in there, and that's what she's just come back up again to say, I think. But it's also there for Cecil, so she wants to try and take that away. So I think this will be down the forehand. Yep, down the forehand. Well, just unfortunate not to just get inside that short bowl. Now, as I mentioned, Ali was trying to avoid this plant. But if Cecil plays it down this backhand, he's got 2 or 3 chances. His danger is moving the jack too far. Well, he's made his decision. I know I've said it a lot this week, but often with skips in triples and fours, you have to allow them to play the bowl that they're confident playing. Stop them if it's going to be a dangerous bowl or cause issues, but if somebody's confident at playing a shot, so we're going down the backhand, looking for the plant or just inside the plant to shot bowl. What's his pace like? Line looks pretty decent. Just probably the right pace, just needed to be a bowl tighter. So that's another end on the board for the Guernsey women. Still very early days, 3 ends in. Yeah, just going back to Catherine, she's played a lot of under 25s events, so has the experience, even though she's the youngest of the 3 Guernsey women out there. She's got the experience of travelling, because to play in anything big from this island you have to travel. And of course she was part of the British Isles Indoor Bowls Council Ladies Triples winners back in 2019, and then they went on to win the 4s the following year in 2020. And I have noticed that Carolyn Gruel, who was the other member of that 4, is actually in the venue supporting her friends. She's actually sat next to Ali's mum, Jill, whose birthday it was yesterday. So what a great birthday present this would be for her mum if Ali could pick up the gold.
Try again, ever close. Just that much.
Now, trying down this tricky backhand.
That's the leg. Work.
Looks like he's in the area, needs to get a decent pace. Oh, cracking reply there. Catherine just been asked to play down the backhand. Reaching that bowl just behind the head would be an ideal.
Do the same.
Just slightly overplayed. Now Ollie, down a similar track. Looks good here. It's just pulled up short, but it still sets up the head very nicely there for the Falklands. Yeah, Ollie wants this head changing a little bit because it's looking just against her, and there's a huge opportunity for Locke to reach into Ollie's bowls and chip the Guernsey bowl out the head. I think Cecil will be asking for this. Do it early.
Play into either one. Just throw over twice. This one will move the jack, or get rid of this one. Just throw into this. Just a foot long of the jack. And narrow.
Well, got to have a pace on this for that line. Down the backhand for Shirley here. Well, she's altered it.
Well, throw onto these two. Just a quick
Still
through.
there for the Falklands. Big shot now, really. Needs to reach this head. Punch on any of the front bowls. Might move the jack. Definitely got a better line.
Okay.
No, still short.
Almost not a bit.
Same shot, lower than that, not for that even.
Always calls the positive shots Ali Merrien, very, very rarely see her play defensively. Well, Shirley's down a line here. Shirley's down a really big line here. Oh, absolutely perfect. Falklands had 2 chances at that, didn't take them. Shirley's changed ahead.
Throw in. On this side, I'm jack high.
At this level, you've really got to try and take your chances.
But if you miss it on the outside, it will still get
3
you.
bowls.
Okay.
And Chris will be disappointed in himself at that end. There was a big chance. Shirley Petit's taken that away from them. All about anticipating what your opponent's shot's going to be, trying to take that shot away or cover any damage that's possible. Ali will be down the forehand here, turning Guernsey's bowls up, or ideally slipping past to the bowl just behind. It's down a tight line. Oh, that's not what she wanted. But it's still a head that she can work with. Looks like down a tight line for Cecil. Can he thread his way through?
Just took it down one.
Ali's come up to have a really good look at this. Looks like it could be something positive down the backhand. So that, or she might go big. Yep, going big. Here it comes. Here comes the hammer from Ali Merrien. Looks down a very tight line. Well, Cecil knows what Ali's likely to do with the next bowl. When she brought the hammer out a couple of times yesterday, it worked very well for her. Now, Cecil, can we take that shot away from her? Down a great line here. Oh, that's gone to a good home.
No change to the head.
I can't see Ali changing a shot here.
About 9 inches. 3.
Shirley's just having a look there if it could be 3.
Yeah.
Catherine being called in there for the younger eyes view. We'll soon find out. Are we wiring up for the hammer again? Yep, wiring up for the hammer. She's looking at it, certainly looking at it. Straight through the gap. Holes for bowls, they say. Well, big chance here for Cecil. Doesn't want to give the shot away, but there isn't really a great deal of danger of that down the backhand. The short bowl in front of the head is actually a Falklands bowl, so even if he got wrecked on that, he can't do much damage. Repeat of delivery, Cecil. Something similar. Played so many big bowls yesterday. Down a good line. Very close here. Oh, great bowl. Could be 3, possibly 4. Shirley Petit will now remove the shots that she's prepared to give without a measure. Umpire might be being called, yeah. Umpire Francis Fletcher. The players will be asked to move any bowls that are not in the count. Only one's been removed. That's interesting from our camera angles. I was thinking it could have been 3 or 4, but they're measuring for 2. Francis going to Guernsey bowl first. We'll always go back to the first bowl he measured just to make sure that the string hasn't moved. And just one to the Falklands, but they're on the scoreboard. Now, will we see a change of length? No, he's Cecil stepped up a couple of spots from the tee, and this was predominantly the length he played yesterday and on Sunday. Day 3 of the event here. Triples finals morning. We're playing open events here.
Half a metre from the back.
So, nice lead from Ollie required for Falklands. Looks down a decent track. Now, all on his pace here. Looks down a very good line. Oh, just short. Quite a nice crowd come down now to watch this final. We've had spectators coming from different sports. We had the Falklands teams in yesterday, and certainly had Guernsey's basketball players. I was frightened of our light fittings here. We've got quite a low ceiling where the spectators are, and a couple of those lads were quite tall. But it's been great to see people supporting each other across sports, coming in to have a watch, and they see a Guernsey shirt playing, or they see a Falklands shirt playing, and they support their team. That's been absolutely brilliant. It really is the friendly games. Very competitive when they're out there on the rink, but
good, just a little bit narrower.
Off the rink, a few nice smiles and chats and making friends.
All in the weight. All in the weight.
Guernsey Indoor Bowl Stadium here was officially opened in 1989. 6 rinks we have here. Did have more, but was given over to the table tennis side. Has a nice bar upstairs here with a veranda that you can look down on the proceedings. We've got a great snack bar out on the huge car park that do fantastic bacon butties and burgers, and I'll be partaking of a bacon butty after this game. So yeah, come on down, you can get a bit of food, have a drink, watch some great sport. See some of the best players in the world from all three competitions going on down here, all representing their islands. And the island games, it's all down to population of the island. So an island's population cannot exceed 105,000. The largest island involved in this games this week is Jersey. They have 103,000. Falkland Islands have 4,000 in comparison. And Guernsey, still one of the smaller ones, 64,000. But we have islands such as the West Niles and Orkney playing, and joining us for the singles event is Bermuda. So that'll be very interesting. Sending a competitor over for the singles. Close again here, Shirley. Great trail on the jack there. Catherine set that up for her. Both girls played well at this
Just the one down. That much in front of the jack.
this end.
You can still come in here for me. Onto the jack or even onto their bowl is fine.
We're with you on YouTube for every session of the indoor bowls at the Island Games here. Of course, this is a big game because it's the gold and silver playoff. So all the players out there guaranteed a medal now. And the bronze medal goes to Jersey Men and Guernsey Men. They've won the bronze medals here. They were runners up in their groups. Fantastic bowl from Chris Locke there. Just what he needed, a nice confidence booster. Team manager at the side of the rink here, giving his players some great support.
The bowl is that short, you just drop around it.
Asking Shirley to play this down the backhand. Down a decent line. Just needs to slip past the Falklands bowl. It's great for pace.
Same shot as hers, just
Another
around
bowl in
this
the head.
bowl, which is that much in front. And jack high.
One of the surprise omissions from the lineup here in the indoor bowls was the Isle of Man, who first hosted the games back in 1985. They featured the last time indoor bowls was played at the games. They won medals there. They were on the medal table. Oh, Chris might just have undone the good work. I think he might have flicked the jack to Guernsey. Ali will no doubt tell us in a moment. So one down still. Yeah, so a bit of a surprise the Isle of Man are not here. But a really nice bunch of folk. Made some great contacts and some great friends now moving forward.
Come on, Shop. Come on, Shop. Down a bit.
Close, Shirley. Some sort of connection. Oh, she's just been unlucky. Cleared it away. So, chance here for Cecil to add to this count. Ali just trotting down the rink there. Both skips have got to return to the mat at the same time. Down the backhand. Now, pace required for Cecil. Slip round the short bowls. Ooh, he'll be really disappointed in that. Great line. I think Ali will follow that down the backhand. Close here. Close here. What a superb bowl. She's played really well the last 3 days, representing Guernsey in the singles event in the next few days as well, as is her husband Ian Merrien. They're the two singles representatives for Guernsey. And to carry on the Merriens, I'm joined in the production side here this morning. My director is Joshua Merrien. I'm quite happy because Ian Merrien's just brought me a brew into commentary. I think he plays Alderney at 12 o'clock. I think Ali gets a bit of a break. But, all a big team here at Guernsey Indoor Bowls, all working together. Like I say, we all have different hats to wear throughout the process. So Ali been up to have a look if there's any danger. From our camera angle it's 2, possibly 3. They have the bowl on the back just next to Catherine's foot there. So no danger really if it goes through. So draw down the backhand. On a good line again. Anything just behind's perfect. There you go, just behind's perfect. Well, Cecil's got to try and do something here. If the Guernsey women pick up a 3, takes them into a significant lead. But this man can walk on water. He's played some superb bowls over the last few days. Down the backhand. He's on a great line. Now, what's his pace like? He's urging it up. Very close. Very close. Oh gosh. Gone through the gap. Still think from our angle it could be 3 to Guernsey. Ali, Merrien MBE got another bowl left to play. Down the backhand again. Just repeat delivery. Down a good track. It's a little weighty perhaps. We'll see what it does now. Can it start to bend? Shirley and Chris prowl round. 1 declared. 2 declared. 3. That means that the Guernsey women take an 11-1 lead. Oh no. Catherine brought the mat up slightly. We mentioned yesterday we hadn't seen many people bring the mat up. Now, Catherine, can we set off this end with a good lead? Change to the forehand. Played this very well yesterday. Looks down a decent line.
Right, mate.
Oh, good start. Good start.
Right, mate. Start.
Ollie's been playing this hand well as well. Just follow that ball down. Just wiping his hands there. The players were saying yesterday it's getting quite humid in the bowls arena. You'll see a lot of the players have got cloths and wiping their hands or the bowls before they play. Ollie's certainly in the area with this, down a cracking line.
Get in there.
Oh, just lacking that pace, but good start from both leads.
All right. You better there. Hold on your weight with this one. Be sneaking your way through yet?
Nice little trundler there from Catherine.
It's a little bit tight that side.
Nice little wiggle through.
Meter from the back, so you now a meter short on what you bowled before.
What the Falklands men don't want to do now is drop the body language, stay positive. Still lots of time left. Bell will not go till 11:31,
Need to stop.
so plenty of time to get back in this game.
Okay.
Now, Catherine, are we going to go for another little wiggle?
That's all right, come in. Well,
It's a wider line. Anything at the back's good though.
Got 1.5 too much.
holding two. It's either way. Ours is about that short. So
Now, Shirley. Nice draw down this backhand.
yeah, all right. Right, it's good. Just run it through, mate. It's all right.
Just a little bit of a disturbance there for Chris as some of the spectators come in. Of course, a lot of the spectators were getting in not bowlers, so they just need to be shown by one of our volunteers. We've got a fantastic group of volunteers that volunteer for 3-hour shifts at different venues. Great way to be involved with the games and also to see different sports. Some of us are just sports specific. I have been in, had a look at the shooting and the table tennis. Table tennis, very, very energetic. The shooting, very, very accurate. Great ball here from Shirley. She's played so well so far in this game. Now Chris down the backhand. Is he reaching? He looks down a very good line. Yes, got the jack solid. Oh, he might have just been unlucky. He might have just taken that to a Guernsey bolt. Down this forehand, it's a good hand this. Oh, she got a good result on that. Just unfortunate she wiggled the wrong way. Still not 100% sure who's holding shot. Through our window here, I think it might be Falklands. I think the blue ball in the centre line is shot. But that's looking through a window at an angle. I'm getting my excuse in just in case it isn't the Falklands bowl. Don't forget, if you can't stay with us, you'll pick up all the results on the NatWest International Island Games website or on the Guernsey Indoor Bowls website. After 12 o'clock today, we'll be streaming 2 rinks. We'll be streaming a singles and a pairs. Oh, they just had a disturbance again on the mat. Oh, he just resets herself. These things happen. Talking about it yesterday evening. A lot of our players here are not regulars. Now Ali, great line. Oh, a lovely wiggle off. In fact, she's turned the jack. It might even be 2. Well, Cecil, this is a touche bowl. Very close. Has he got it? What a great bowl. Just trying to get an indication which bowl's shot. Shirley's having a good look there. Had to wander over there to see if I would get closer view, and it is hard to tell. Shirley's saying she's not sure either. Again, for both sides, this is a different mental point in the game, because Guernsey can afford to drop a shot but don't want to, because want to keep piling on the pressure, and then the Falklands don't want to give the shot away. So this is the sort of time when indoor bowls becomes very interesting, very tactical, and one of the most experienced tactical players in the world is on the mat, playing down the forehand. Looking to just cover the chop on the bowl. Can it slip past that? Yeah, that's gone to a good home. You see, Cecil's got to be fairly positive. He doesn't want to be negative at this, but he also doesn't want to give the shot away if they're holding. I'm sure one of our meerkat umpires will be poised ready with the calipers just in case. In fact, it might even be feeler gauges. It's really close, is this? Now, down the forehand for Cecil. Watching it. It's close. It's very close. What sort of a result can you get? If this sits down now... Wow, what a great effort that was. It's almost the perfect bowl. If that just sat down now, it would possibly tip the jack back to the Falklands bowl. I suppose it could also sit down and tip the jack to the Guernsey bowl. Oh, we'll find out before long which is shot. Valley makes a change with this bowl. Down the backhand. Wide line here, so just covering, urging it to come back in. Might have gone a little bit further than she wanted. Was looking to probably cover the re-spot there, but now Cecil, what have we got on? Going down the backhand, a little bit of pace. Can he get past the short bowls? We got wrecked into the short bowls. Now, is this a decision made, or are they going to... Oh, it was one to Guernsey. Frances Fletcher was poised then. Poised to go on and measure. So another end and another shot to Guernsey women here in this open triples final at the NatWest International Island Games Indoor Bowls Triples. So all 6 players out there have won medals. It's just whether it's silver or gold.
Yeah. Back and right, just straight up a bit. Up.
2.5 from the back.
Straight after this game we'll have the triples medal ceremony before we crack on with the singles and pairs.
There's potential.
Join us as and when you can.
Yeah. Just half a metre short.
Take it back. That's good.
Certainly come the 12 o'clock session. There's games on across the rinks. Now it's the serious matter as who wins gold
Yeah, lovely
in the
shot.
open triples. Another good bowl from Catherine there.
Just on the inside of this one, this is basically jack eye.
She's certainly
Slightly
settled
behind.
now. Come on to a good game. She was saying last night how delighted she was to be involved in this final and really hoped that she could play well for her 2 friends.
Yes, come around.
Now Ollie. Great little wiggle. In we go. On to Falklands.
Alright, who's got?
Same shot. Exactly same weight, same everything. Easy. Bit wider to start with, but bit wider to start with. Okay. But good bowls.
Alright.
A few more Falkland Islands competitors from other sports wandering in now.
Good on your way, mate.
There's a great website for the games, and their social media lets you know where medals are being contested, and you can bob down to watch different sports and see medal ceremonies, which is always good. Free entry.
Throwing to my foot.
We might try and call you to buy a raffle ticket, but apart from that, it's free entry. You can always get yourself a brew or something to eat. And coverage of the events from the press and media have been very good as well.
Okay, next one. Okay, next one.
Friendly rivalry, I would call it, on the rinks and on the competition stage, but at the side we're all working together to promote these events and get as much publicity out there as we can. Hence why the decision to try and stream this for you. We were the first event to announce that we would do live streaming. A lot of other events are streaming as well, so you'll be able to find links on the NatWest International Island Games website to the different sports that are actually streaming.
Okay, stop it, Evie. Okay.
Hold behind. Okay.
5 years in the making, really, to get here, what with the pandemic postponing the initial date. Not being able to meet up for meetings and that sort of thing. Guernsey itself was locked down for a short while. Obviously, different countries were locked down for different lengths of time. A lot of early meetings, and to be fair, more recent meetings were by Zoom. Oh, it looks like the basketball guys are in again. Oh, fantastic. Lovely to see them in. It's absolutely brilliant that all the sports support each other. The opening ceremony at St Peter Port on Saturday night, where you watch the parade of 2,000 athletes, or really 2,000 plus athletes, walking down the seafront and into the arena. It was a goosebump moment, and everybody from the island seemed to be down there. Fantastic opening ceremony. And then of course we had our own opening ceremony. Oh, while he's watching this, very close. Get the bowl clean. Yes, she's got it. She's got it. Superb bowl from Ali Merrien there. I was just about to say that both of these skips were involved in our own opening ceremony. Ali is the current president of the IIBC, so said a few words, and Cecil actually did our players' oath for us. So both of them were involved in the opening ceremony as well. They're both going to be involved in the first medal ceremony. But which one of them gets gold, which one of them gets silver? Tell you what, the lady walking to the mat now is certainly in control of her game this week. One of the favourites for the singles as well. Down the forehand, cover the two wing bowls of the Falklands. Cecil's got to try and shake something up here. This looks pretty decent again. Yeah, gone to a very good home there. Splits those bowls. Can only cover so much with one bowl. Going down the forehand.
Alright, you got one more.
Oh, he's turned his back on that pretty quickly and apologised.
It's okay, second down.
Oh, it's wiggled in. It might have got fourth bolt. Ali going back up to have a look. I think Josh Merrien thinks I've gone nuts here because it's the first time I've been given a standing position for being able to commentate, which is absolutely fantastic because I can see all the rink. But I do occasionally do a little bit of a dance move here, and I think he's very worried about that. Lots of media coming in now with cameras, and ITV have arrived. Here we go, Ali. Trying to draw in for another shot. So lots of media coverage of all the sports here. Oh, Cecil, I think you're a few shots down here. Need to try and change something. Just wonder if he might play this down the backhand, and yeah, he's looking at that shot down the backhand. His own bowl's there to promote. Plays it with enough weight. Playing it down the backhand. Got to have the right weight for this.
Away. Away.
In the area.
Oh, that's reduced.
Oh, he might. He's saved. I think it's just the one.
Well done, mate, well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, have your attention just for a quick moment. I have two vehicles that urgently need moving, please. White Honda 5251 and a grey Hyundai 6464. If you're in the building, can you please move these as a matter of urgency? Thank you.
Well, Catherine's certainly come on to a good game now. We're into our 8th end. There's still an hour and 10 minutes to go of this game. And Guernsey lead 13-1. Ali's been in this position before, so she'll know that it's still possible for a few ends to go against, and then you could be in a worrying place. So keep going, keep powering it on. Falklands know the other side to that, that if they can just tie a couple of ends together, it's not that huge a deficit with still an hour and 10 minutes to go.
Just slightly narrow. Still a bit tight, I think. Just that little bit wider.
Again, down a very good line here. Ali's urging it up, urging it up. Well played, Catherine. Now, Ollie. Still room for you there. He's played some good bowls down this forehand.
Just a little bit wider, just slightly tight, that's all. We had a line, but I think you added some weight on that.
Down the forehand. Get inside the side bowl. He's just unfortunate there. He's played it to make sure he reaches. He didn't want to be short. Sometimes you just overreach if you don't want to be short.
So was Ollie, just in here, in front of this one. This one is just behind the jack.
Now, Chris, just get inside that bowl. Big shout out to all of those that are tuning in the Falkland Islands. You guys are doing you proud here.
Might get lucky. Or not.
And thank you so much for tuning in and listening, giving us an audience, watching the bowls at our gold medal game for the indoor bowls triples. All open
Good,
events
3
here at the
meters,
indoor bowls.
The line was okay.
Now, Chris, just need a bit of adjustment on line. Certainly down a wider track.
Ball was better way.
Oh, that was a good effort. Really good effort. Just at the wrong side of the bowl. Great effort.
Just a tad narrower, that's all. Same weight as that.
Yeah, it doesn't need a lot of adjustment here. His weight was perfect. He doesn't want to bring it in too tight. I often would say a similar bowl because you'll always alter slightly. This is definitely slightly tighter line. Must be close here. All on his pace. Good bowl. Whatever, it's a good bowl.
That's too off at least.
Ali's just been looking at the plant there. There's a plant onto the short bowl to the left of your screen. Would plant Catherine's bowl into the head. The angle looks like it would sit on the Falklands bowl. I think you'll see this down the backhand. Looking for the plant. Line looks pretty decent for it. Just really a bowl high. I think her weight was pretty good as well. Doesn't want to change an awful lot. Cecil trotting up after this bowl. Oh, I'm not quite sure on that one. Not quite sure what he was looking to play there, but he's taken his own shot bowl out the head. Well, we're not 100% sure it was shot, but it was looking like it possibly was because of Ali playing for the plant. She doesn't need to play for the plant now, so back over onto the forehand. Nice forehand draw. Good positional bowl there. It's covering the 3 Falklands bowls. Cecil down the backhand again. In the area for it. Looks a very good line for it. Just rocked the bowl. Just had to reset. A few people going into the crowd now just disturbed it. Step back off the mat, start again. I think she thinks she could be a bit quick with this. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, still gone to a good home. Now, Cecil, can you make a difference here? He'll be disappointed he took his own shot bowl out in the area. Now, what sort of a result can you get?
Well done.
Good effort. He's disappointed. Surely he'll be asking for 2 shots here. Oh, umpire being called, Francis Fletcher. Say our camera angles are very deceiving. Well, one has been declared. It's just, is it 2 or is it just the 1? No, just the 1. Another end to Guernsey. If you're only just joining us, you're joining us for the Open Triples final in the 2023 NatWest International Island Games Indoor Bowls. 14 sports and over 2,000 competitors with 24 islands competing. The motto is bringing islands together. We've got another hour to go here in this triples. We play 18 ends or 2.5 hours. Guernsey women have certainly made a great start to this final.
Ready? brilliant effort, just a tad wide. If it's holding, if it falls.
Stick with it, mate. Come on then. Come away now. Come on then. Come away now. Come back. Keep dropping.
Spoke to one of the team managers from Guernsey and he was saying that the girls have got a great deal of confidence out there now, certainly after the first few ends of the game. I've settled into it now. It's all for Falklands to do.
Line is definitely better. Wait. Might just be okay.
Good ball here. Ollie's played a lot better today than yesterday. He just struggled a bit yesterday. Went to see the Falkland Islands physio yesterday. Did a bit of work. And
Come on, mate. Drop now. Keep dropping. Good effort, mate.
Have to change your hand for me, yes? Just play onto this one. Just draw onto it.
well, again, looking for another
Just
ball.
behind. It's safe.
Ollie.
On the weight. Think you're a bit short this time. Good effort.
What's that to you?
Shirley down the backhand here.
Come on, mate. Good boy. Come on back. Come back.
Looking close.
Right, mate.
Oh, great effort. They're just not letting the Falklands men settle.
Draw onto this one. But heavy, Chris.
And a great achievement for all 6 players, guaranteed
Might just work.
a silver medal. Playing off for who wins the gold. But all 6 players out there have played very well the last 3 days and thoroughly deserve the medals that they will receive in just a little over an hour's time.
Start slowly. Start slowly. That's good.
Take off about 2 or 3 meters from that last one.
Joining us for the first time, my name's Janice Gower.
Looks a little
I'm
bit
the
tight.
commentator
Looks a little
for
bit
this
tight.
event. Was delighted to be invited to do the commentary. Something I love doing, and it's fantastic when you can be doing something you love doing in a venue like Guernsey, such a beautiful little island. Not that we get to see much of it at the moment. We get snippets in between, but at the moment we're playing 12-hour days. But there's been some fantastic bowls, and I'm sure there's more fantastic bowls to come, because from 12 o'clock today we start with the round robins of the singles and the pairs. They're both open competitions as well. The 2 skips out there are both favourites to win the singles, both Cecil and Ali. They're in the same group as well, so be some good games coming up. Another one of the favourites is from Jersey, Michael Riv, or Riv as he likes to be called. Won the bronze here in the triples, will be part of the ceremony. And like I say, just a little over an hour's time. So Ali, Just wants to rest that bowl out. And so she does. Well, Ali back down the backhand again here. Looked a good pace again. Cecil's got to change something here.
Keep going. Oh, good reply, well done.
Got a good result there. Might be a nice settler for him. Oh, he's just having a look at the angles here. Again, she won't be wanting to settle for letting them score at this end. Down the backhand again, trying to make a change. Urging it up. It's quite close here. Oh, she just got a wiggle off shot bolt.
If I miss my line, you get then you could be
Oh, Cecil will be having a look to see if he can get another shot in here, and then I think they need to do a radical change of jack length, perhaps go tee to tee. Some change required. Oh, he's certainly on a decent line. A hop and a skip and a jump. Yeah, turned another one in. Very good. They're on the card again. Big change of length, I think, required now. Probably tee to tee would be my shout, I think.
Working too bad, needs to slow down a little bit. Okay, good effort, just a meter long. Just a little bit wider and a meter less. Still a bit tight, Ollie. Better weight this time.
Time, Kath, come on. Yeah, good start. All on your way. Come on. Come on, keep running. Bit more. Yeah, on your way.
You probably have to come just on the inside of yours. Just if you hit either the jack or the bowl, it's fine. Yeah. Good effort, Ollie! Yes!
Hi, Gabriel.
Just a little comfort break there, and then I got all the way to the ladies, and there was a queue. And in front of me was an MBE, Ollie. So,
Throw to my foot here.
sorry I was a little bit delayed there.
Got a meter behind the
Everybody's
jack.
very chatty out there in the crowd as well, which is fantastic. And Falklands not changed the length drastically, gone back to what they had been playing. 3 at the last end, gets them back within 10, with just a little over 3/4 of an hour left to play of this game.
Boy, you're just not going to have the weight. Okay?
Yeah. Doing it. On your way now, mate. Through.
You add at least 3 meters to that last one.
Cyril asking, sorry, Cecil asking Chris to play down the forehand here.
Yeah, that will do.
Come on, yeah.
They're all the same, just not too much we can do here at the moment. So just put it behind.
Cecil just asking for a ball behind the jack here again down this forehand. Drawing nice down this forehand on rink 5. This is towards where commentary is and where the spectators are.
Hold on, mate.
asking Shirley Petit to just reach to this, try and change something.
Come on, Shell. Come on, Shell. Run.
Big shout on this. Oh, just a pace. Perfect line. Down the forehand for Cecil. Played very well this week. Wears his heart on his sleeve. Played well at the World Championships over in Australia earlier in the year. Managed to take Ian Merrien to a tie break, and certainly seems to have got a lot of confidence from that game. Forehand again for Ali. Just trying to do what Shirley just dropped short from in the area. It's being urged up. Can it get it? Almost a perfect bowl. Cecil's got to be a bit careful here. Gave a shot away, going back 2 ends, playing in this direction. He won't want to do that again. 10 shots with 3/4 of an hour to go is still possible. It'll be down the forehand again for Ali Merrien. Body language said she wasn't happy with that. Looks a bit of a wide line for what she was after. Still not wasted that. Be a bit of time to decide on this shot. Important turning point possibly of the game. Playing it down the backhand. Made his decision. Getting another shot in here is not easy. Falklands still hold. Down the forehand. Now, can we get through the gap to get to the bowl? Looks close. Looks very close. Wanting the bowl solid. Superb effort. 1 to Falklands. 9 in it. Like I say, the bell's due to go at 11:32, so we've still got a good half hour, so probably at least 3 ends. Good chance if they can keep it going with another couple of ends.
Yeah, it's 2 from the back. Yeah.
Nice view there of all the crowds watching. Lots of people come in here, lots of press in as well. Big thing if Guernsey can win a gold here.
As long as it holds and takes it with. Good effort.
Good start for Ollie.
Better follow that though, mate.
He'll be happy with his game today. He's played lots better. I'm sure his grandparents back in Huddersfield will be quite happy with the way he's playing.
Hey, it's good. It's just your way.
His first time in something like this. Same for Catherine, her first time in something like this. She's got a bit more experience with British Isles and the media being about and that sort of thing. It's all good experience, all good learning curve.
Got to your line. Not a bad weight either.
Wide on this hand is Catherine. Can it make it back?
Keep running. Do it. Straight.
It's
done well for her.
Onto yours. Because it's right in your line. Settle. Settle. Okay.
Oh, there, mate. Always.
Better line from Catherine here. Just going to start dipping under now because of the weight, I think.
Oh, lucky, mate. Never.
Yep.
Same Chris, just draw onto Ollie's bowl on this side.
Certainly Falklands won't want to give up this gold medal without a fight. Comfortable in the fact that they know that all 6 players out there will get a medal. But it would be very nice to pick up that shiny gold one. There was a competition
Got away with it.
to design the medals. They do look very nice, I must say. All the islands competing here must be under 105,000 population.
On your shot. Come on, mate. Looking good. Come on, mate. Looking good. Go away, Sylvie.
Shirley's in the area here.
Okay, you better take about 2 meters or so off. Just throw into the jack. It's okay, good effort. Meter short.
Weight's good. Any of that? Come on, then. Come on, then.
Just under the line this time.
Okay, just add half a meter to that. Just come around your own one.
Just gone a little bit flat out there atmosphere wise.
That's
Still
the tightness. Guernsey,
25 minutes or
grass.
more of the game
Take
to
a bit
go.
more
Need
grass.
to keep up that momentum.
Looking good. Looking good. Come on, Shirley. Come on, Shirley. Come on, Jack. Jack. Jack.
Oh, Shirley done it again. Another superb trail shot. We're not prepared to let the Falkland Islands men settle at all.
Swing round.
No change. On the top one. Come on, 15. A little bit more. Keep rolling.
Away. Away.
Good ball there from. Oh, Ali's just got another shot in there. Cecil was on a great line there.
Yeah, you won't be able to play that way. Your weight was good.
Ali might have to swap to the forehands here.
No, I'll front wood. That's 15 to you. No.
Yeah, going down the forehand. Oh, there you go. There's the view of our packed audience. Lots of people in today to watch. It's great looking from the veranda. Now, Ali, you're down on the forehand, all on your pace. She was very, very good for pace. Got a punch on the short bowl. It was a nice view, that, of our balcony of spectators. It's nice to get so many people in, so many press in as well, watching this event. I was just saying that after this is finished, this game, I have to put my press hat back on, and it might be a question of bulldozing a few people out of the way to get the photographs we need. And of course we get great coverage from Bowls International, so don't worry about it. We will get those photographs we need. And again, thanks to Bowls International for everything they're doing for us here at the event. Fantastic magazine to subscribe to. Goes all over the world. Good to support people that are supporting bowls as well, so get your subscriptions in and enjoy following the supporting people of these events. Now, Ali down the forehand again. I tell you what, she's not bad here. Not bad at all. Another count on the cards for the Guernsey women here in the Open Triples final. This is for the gold medal. Less than half an hour till the bell goes. Umpire being called. Mike Davies, who's at the top end of the rink, is scuttling across. I've been calling these four umpires meerkats this week because they've been on the ball, raring to pounce as soon as there's been any measures. Very experienced umpire, Mike Davies. Does a lot of training now of umpires, which is nice to see. Fantastic knowledge on the sport and the rules of and the changes that have been brought in. He's one of my go-tos to ask any questions. We'll always go back to the first measured bowl to just check. Another end to the Guernsey women. 4 shots. They now lead 18-5 after 11 ends with less than half an hour to go. 1 foot on that gold medal podium. Never easy when the games are on your own surface. The 4 nations that were considered to be the favourites to win out here. Of course, the main one would be Guernsey on their home territory. And these 3 girls have been under a lot of pressure. 2 of them are on the games organising committee as well for the indoor bowls, so they have played exceptionally well over the last couple of days, and the favourites tag that they had on them from the start, they are proving how good they are. So a big shout out to everyone in Guernsey that's listening in, watching their 3 girls play. And also a big shout out to all in the Falkland Islands. Thank you so much for joining us. It's fantastic that we're able to bring you this YouTube streaming live from the event. Not everyone can afford to travel to watch their island play. So the Indoor Bowls Games Committee were determined to try and bring you this sort of facility.
Now stay here, just throw inside of this one. Even if you're a foot behind the jack, that's fine. You just need to beat this one. It is, yes, slightly behind.
Counting the ends away now, all the Guernsey spectators. I'm sure this crowd will go wild if they successfully pick up this gold medal.
Okay, so that's going to do anything. Arm, down there. Good. Time, Chris. Just want you to come inside of this one. Even if you lay right here, that's even also fine. Just need you to beat this one.
I believe at the medals ceremony we'll see some of the Guernsey club members that are supported by Paul and Gruel, who are of the learning disabilities and section that come into bowl, and they're going to be taking part in the medals ceremony. And Paul and Gruel, of course, is the defending champion of the singles event, but did not put himself up for selection for this event in Guernsey. But he's heavily involved on the management side, and he has his terriers, as they're called, coming to carry the medals out to the athletes at the medal ceremony. And as soon as this game finishes, the stream will take a short break because we are going live with the stream for the closing ceremony or the awards ceremony for this triples. And then again there'll be a short break and we'll be back with you for the singles and the pairs. All exciting stuff here at Guernsey Indoor Bowls. Meanwhile, Shirley being asked to play down the backhand. She just turned her back on that. She'd done her back on one yesterday and it went straight to the jack, so. And she's supplied us in commentary with a lovely bag of Guernsey tomatoes here. We're getting well looked after.
This time, maybe.
Now, Chris,
Okay.
last delivery of this end. Falklands currently hold one. Ali down the backhand here. She's watching it. It's down a good line. She's close. In the area here. Very close again. Very close. What a great bowl. If that sits down, it could get shot. Closing all the doors on the Falklands Men here. He's urging this up. Cecil Alexander's played well all week. Deserved of a medal. Some of the bowls he played against the Guernsey men to take out them from winning the gold were outstanding, but Ali Merrien MBE has been absolutely phenomenal. She has played so well, ably supported by Catherine Bonsall and Shirley Petit. Here she goes, going back down the backhand here. Oh, she's turned her back on that one. You've not had to turn your back on many over the last couple of days. Perfect for weight with this, I think. Again, when you're trying to force teams to get big counts, we're less than half an hour to go now. Falklands have got to get a couple of big counts to give themselves a chance at all. But as I say, 1 foot for Guernsey is on that gold medal podium. Down the forehand. Watching it. Is it close? Oh, it was just his pace. Umpire being called. Francis Fletcher coming on to measure here. Francis got the award for Bowls England Umpire of the Year back in, I think it was March time the ceremony was, but all 4 of the umpires here, world class. Some could say, and in some's opinion, the 4 best umpires in the world. 2 umpires that you haven't seen during this final are head umpire Umpy Alan Thornhill and also Dan Blewett's here as well. So all 4 of them exceptional umpires, ITOs, and here supporting this event to make sure everything on the playing surface runs to the rules and runs smoothly. They're also dab hands at helping at the ceremonies point with their World Bowls Tour experience. And it's great to be back with the little team again, my little team. Enjoy working with these 4 guys. We've had some really good laughs and smiles throughout the last few days. Nice round of applause there. Francis had a nice big smile when he came off. So it was 1 shot to the Falklands. Guernsey lead 18-6 after 12 ends.
3.5 from the back.
17 minutes past 11 and the bell goes at 11:32. 2 ends, tops left. 12 shots in it. Still possible.
A little bit more green. White is not bad.
Great lead bowl there by Catherine Bonsall. She's played very well in this game. As the least experienced of the 3 from Guernsey, she's certainly played her part in proceedings out there on rink 5 today.
Meter short last time, you just need to come wider. Better line. Just needs to set now. Good effort.
course, from 12 o'clock we have the singles and the pairs starting. There'll be one of each on the streaming. One will have some commentary during it.
Just have to come inside, Alice one.
Once I've run around and done my press bit with the press hat on after this event. Like I say, we start the singles and the pairs. The singles games this afternoon at 12 o'clock. Jersey and Cross plays against Yinnis Mons, Raymond Worthington. That's the first streamed singles game. That's from 12 o'clock. Meanwhile, we're on the countdown here for the medal ceremony for the open triples here at the indoor bowls. The first of our medal ceremonies here at the 2023 NatWest International Island Games indoor bowls. Great ball from Shirley there, backing up Catherine's lead bowl. The time is ticking away. And Guernsey women have 1 foot on that gold medal stadium. 1 foot and a toe, I would say.
Yeah. Another meter off that last one. Half a meter off.
Cecil just asking for Chris to play down this backhand.
That's all right, but it's okay. That's all right, but it's okay.
Merrien, the skip for Guernsey, will be well aware of what the time is. Been here before, been in these positions before. Knows that she needs to just keep her team calm, as the chance is there. Just a swift look at her watch there. As I just mentioned, she'll know what time the bell is due to go. I think after this end, possibly one end. Ball back to Bags, gang. Ball back to where the spectators are. Down the backhand here for Ali, just wanting to get another bowl thereabouts really. Just making sure that the Falklands haven't got anywhere where they can get a count. Good effort to draw that. As I mentioned before, Cecil now moves into the singles event where he's one of the favourites actually, so He needs to keep his drawing going. Perhaps got to the stage where he's resigned to the fact that he and his team are going to be very, very proud wearers of silver medals. I can hear the hive of activity behind me here, getting ready for the medals ceremony. In fact, Joshua and I are already on our feet, ready for it, poised for the medals ceremony. And in that one, I'll be handing over to the MC for the tournament here, Richard Maddison, who'll take you through the medals ceremony. Down the backhand again for Ali. Another ball in there. I think we will be going into the last end here. Bowling back to bags. Crown green saying that. We used to always say, because you can play all over the green and crown green, you used to have a pile where you used to leave your bowls bags, and you used to say, we'll play back to our bags. On this occasion, they're playing back to a very, very large crowd, and confidently we can now say that 2 feet for the 3 girls of Guernsey, Catherine Bonsall, Shirley Petit and Ali Merrien MBE are firmly on that gold medal podium.
On the tee, yeah, in the hand, whatever you prefer. Good weight again, just a tad narrow. You're a foot short, and obviously take a little bit more green.
And again, we have to say that the 4 Falkland Islands have done really, really well here. They'll be very, very proud to pick up a silver in this triples. First International Island Games for them as a triple. Great experience picking up the silver medal against a very, very strong opposition here. I'm sure if you'd have said to them at the beginning of the triples, we'll give you the silver medals now, they'd have taken them. Oh, Catherine, down the forehand. She's played this very well, this hand very well today. Great shot. Her last bowl before she picks up a gold medal. And if you can't stay with us for the rest of the day for the singles and the pairs and you want to keep track of the scores are on the NatWest International Island Games website and also on the Guernsey Indoor Bowls website.
You right there, mate? That's only that.
I'm Janice Gower. I've been your commentator for this game and for the event. Do join us this afternoon for commentary for the singles and the pairs round robin stages. It's been a pleasure to be involved in the event and be invited to do the commentary and particularly to be involved in watching some of the superb bowls that have been bowled in this triples event from all these islands all over the world. Coming together for the friendly games with the motto bringing islands together.
Just a bit narrow. Brilliant weight.
Hey, Jazz, mate. Just drop it inside on that one.
All three of the girls out there have done their bit today. Two of the three carry on to compete in the singles and the pairs. Shirley Petit's in the pairs. Ali Merrien MBE represents Guernsey in the singles. Catherine Bonsall puts on her other hat as being a umpire and marker and also running the event from her office in the back there. She's done a lot of work towards this event. Everyone has that's part of the team here.
You took some weight off actually. Okay.
So much more.
One minute to go to that bell. 1 minute to go to finish this end and big celebrations for Guernsey. Another medal to go on the medals table for the games. And another medal to go on the medals table for Falklands, and well deserved.
Still a tad narrow, it depends on the weight. Might make
The
something
four
happen.
players at the front have done all they can now. It's been played in very good spirits. And there you go, the bell is just about to go. Bound to be a few smiles from the Guernsey ladies. Some nice smiles from Falklands as well, because they deserve their silver medal. They've played really well. Just the three girls against them today have played outstanding bowls, supported each other. Another one in for Ali Merrien. She's played well. Plays the next game, I think the singles later on today, so got a bit of a break. Shirley straight back on rink 5. You'll probably see her on some of the streaming. She ships into skip mode with her lead rows. Well, Cecil, oh, what a great bowl. Might as well finish off on a good bowl.
Oh. Nothing's worse than just over a foot to you. That's a good one through. Okay?
Setting up down the forehand here, just a little bit of a disturbance. There are a lot of people in this venue now awaiting the medal ceremony. And we have one last hurrah from Cecil here. Can he play a big bowl? Finish on a bang. Last bowl in here in the open triples at the NatWest International Island Games Indoor Bowls. Fantastic game of bowls. Won by the three girls of Guernsey. They take the gold medal. Catherine Bonsall, Shirley Petit and Ali Merrien MBE. Enjoy your medal ceremony. Thank you so much for your company. Some great bowls today. Join us again this afternoon for singles and pairs. I'm Janice Gower. Take care and keep smiling.